Trinity came back in here again, new video. As you can tell, it's been a busy day, and now I'm driving home. So I'm giving you a little insight on what happened today. So today I had an order, and it's 2 different drop-offs. So as I'm dropping it off with the new delivery app, pretty much, normally it saves the picture, but today it didn't save the picture, or it didn't save that I scanned the barcodes. So I was on the phone with support for almost like 10 minutes to get this resolved, and then from there I had 2 more orders to go drop off. But I really wasn't getting frustrated due to the fact that I understand that, like, you know, with people who work as technicians or somebody that like works through the phone, they literally, like, this is their job. So I knew they're gonna get through it. I just didn't know how long it would take. So it took 10 minutes, and it is what it is. I also saw a wild turkey today. That was pretty interesting. I'm trying to take a picture to put it up so you guys can see it in the reels, but not the reels, in the shorts. But next time I shall. This video is brought to you by C, and it's for change. I started listening to a different audiobook. Damn, I know the title of it, but pretty much it talks about your subconscious mind. When I finish listening to it, I'll have a whole discussion on it, and I'll drop the link for the book in the comment section, in the bio, whatever it's called. I don't know. Description. Yeah, see, I'm confusing comment, description, bio. It's all the same thing, but it depends how you want to say it. So yeah, I'll drop it in the description box when I have the whole discussion on the book. But the book talked about your subconscious mind and how important it is for you to like reprogram your subconscious mind, because if you don't reprogram it, somebody else will reprogram it for you. Just like if you don't work hard for yourself, somebody else will make you work hard for them. And that's not the type of life I'm trying to preach for, or even tell you guys to reach for. Because when you think about it, you truly do only have 24 hours to work on yourself. You truly do only have 24 hours to work on yourself. And I know everybody's like, oh, you know, we all work, but like, stop making excuses. Like, it's time for you to understand. I mean, I'm posting all these things up about artificial intelligence in the shorts, so you guys can check that out and figure out if your job is at jeopardy. When in reality, everybody's job is at jeopardy, because you don't have to pay a robot to work. You don't have to give it a break. These robots can work around the clock. Excuse me. 24/7, regardless. There is nothing that the robot needs besides power. Besides power to work. So when you guys think about that, like, really think about it. Really think about it. If you're born in the 90s, I was born in the 90s. So if you're born in the 90s, you've seen everything change. Literally, you've seen the entire world change from, like, when I was growing up, in our classrooms, we definitely had chalkboards, and it's only when I got to middle school, towards middle school, is when they had the clear, what's it called again? Like, a teacher would go and like print out whatever the worksheet was, and then it would have it on projector, so they had it on like that kind of paper. And then as I went to college, then they had that's when the computer really came into play. But kids that are growing up now, in this day and age, I would say early 2000s, towards just like now, presently, like, a lot of kids grew up without understanding what a house phone was. Some kids don't understand that, like, back in the day, before they had all these Netflix and everything, that TiVo, where you have to download, where you could like record your show, and then watch it later regardless of what time it is. So it's really up to when you were born and right now to figure out exactly what AI is going to be. For instance, they already have them in certain places that I go to. Well, no, one place had it actually. One place had it. It was a burger spot. Like, I didn't see the robot going around, but they already had the robot there, just there, ready to roll out in case it got kind of busy or someone needed to pick up their trays. I believe at Denny's There will be one of the first ones to actually have it. If that tickles your fancy, go check out Denny's and see and ask somebody if they have AI there. But it's just gonna be a robot that goes around, picks up trays, and gives you your food. That's pretty like you place the trays back on top, and it goes around with the food on it, and you take the food off and you eat it, and that's how it goes. And then you put the tray back onto the robot, and the robot will take your tray back to get cleaned. The monster will be taking your job. And I know that sounds crazy. I know that a lot of people believe that, in this world they're gonna want you to work for so long and do this and do that, but that's not the reality of the way the world is anymore. Like, a lot of people believe that they have job security, and I need people to understand that job security is not real. There's tons of people, not tons, but a few people who I knew who, they so-called had job security, and then within the week of them talking about job security, they lost their job because of downsizing or cuts. A lot of businesses these days are not making the money that they used to make back in the day, mainly because people don't have that money to spend. I was looking at a YouTube video today, and it was speaking on how Jamaica is welcoming artificial intelligence with open arms, and how they are pretty much okay with giving the citizens CBDC, which is currency. No, CBDC is currency based income. CBDC. Yeah, currency based. I forgot CBD stands for. Sorry, guys. But the end of the day, right? People are getting all of this free money, $2,000 a week, and they're gonna believe it. Oh, it's okay. They do care about me. They're here helping me through my hardships. But at the end of the day, when they pull that money away, like when they did when people were getting the jab, and everybody was off work for maybe a month or two, and everybody was getting paid more at home than going back to work, you don't think there's a reason for all these things happening? You really got to think about this and understand that we're really at war with the machine. We're really at war with the higher ups. If you don't own land, if you don't own crypto, the things that you can't physically hold or that you don't own them. I know it sounds like I'm repeating myself, but it's just something for you to understand. It's something for you to understand that you yourself have to truly take time to figure out what you want to do. What do you want to own? Saving, not spending as much as you used to, because now times are very rocky. A lot of people that I knew didn't save money up. So if anything ever went wrong, they would have to work and then use the money that they work to spend on whatever bill they have to pay. It's not how the work should. That's not how to work. That's not how the world. That's not how you should work in general. Fuck the world. But that's not how you should work in general. You really gotta think about this. For you to give all your power to somebody that really does not care about you, how does that benefit you? Really think about this. Oh yeah, CBDC is central bank digital currency. CBDC, yeah, central bank digital currency. Sorry. So we're gonna go back to what I said about Jamaica. They're getting free money. The people over there are ecstatic about it. It's not like a big deal. But you also gotta understand that they will pretty much use this and see how the people react to then bring it into the bigger nations before you know it. I was looking at somebody I look at on YouTube called Economic Ninja. Was that Economic Ninja? No. It was New Breed. Sorry, New Breed Global Truth. Check out the channel. He's pretty much a great human being. He's out here doing God's work, and that's the most important thing you could do right now. And he was talking about how in Germany, 50,000 people already want the what's it called again? The micro SD chip, I'm gonna call it, but it's pretty much like a RFID chip to put between your thumb and your index finger, and they put it right there, and you could like go into stores and swipe and pay and pretty much unlock your car and all the different things you can do once you get the chip. And the chip is the mark of the beast. If you don't know what mark of the beast is, it's time for you to look it up online. And it is just so important that in this day and age, you're looking up what you want to learn more about. You're pretty much moving in the way of just being in the knowing. Because to be in the unknown now, it doesn't make any sense. But a lot of people believe that like ignorance truly is bliss for people. Like they really enjoy not knowing anything and being hand-fed and spoon-fed all the nonsense that we have in this day and age. And if you're one of those people, the channel's not for you. The channel is supposed to help you think and supposed to help you move in the right ways. That's why I pretty much wrote books on meditation. That's why I wrote books on, like me and KU wrote a book on becoming the greatest version of yourself. Because without you actually taking time to become the greatest version of yourself, you'll just be the same person you were yesterday or the day before or the year before or the few years before or 10 years before. And there's no point of you remaining stagnant when knowledge is literally free. There's a library books are free. There's YouTube, there's ebooks on here. There's all kinds of different things you can literally look at, and it literally just takes you. It takes you taking that time to actually do your due diligence and learning. This is what it comes down to. This is truly what it comes down to, guys. I know all these videos somewhat tend to be the same, but until people start to wake up, they will always sound like they're the same. And that's the video for today, guys. I love you guys. Remember, check out the other part. Check out the other video from today. Check out the 2 videos from yesterday on Outwitting the Devil. The links are in the description of that video if you want to listen to the book. The book is around 4 hours long. I'm not saying to listen to the book for the whole 4 hours. You can do it in increments. You can even buy the physical copy of the book. Also, if you enjoy actually physically reading. And guys, remember, I always say this: you are the seeds. You are not seeds. You are going to grow. You are going to grow when you water the seeds that need to be watered. If you choose not to water the seeds, nothing will grow. You are still a sponge. I know people tend to believe that we lose being a sponge when we're younger, but that's not what it is. I mean, once we get older, but it's not what it is. You have to understand that you must and need to take time to learn self. I love you guys. Don't forget, Crystal Clear Uni, Crystal with a C, Claire with a K, Uni with a U. And from there, you will see the books, you will see the t-shirts, you will see music on there. There's literally everything you can think about on there. To support the brand, I support you guys, and enjoy your night. Goodbye.